The latest of the Jurassic World film series, for now at least, is Jurassic World Rebirth. Released 10 years after the first Jurassic World film, and probably the most visually distinct to the point it looks more fitting in the Jumanji films starring The Rock than an actual Jurassic movie. I personally enjoyed this film a lot more than Dominion, in case you're wondering. This film is the first film in the series to have Tyrannosaurus and another large carnivorous dinosaur and not have them fight each other, in case you're wondering. Heck, I think this movie has the title of the most large carnivorous dinosaurs on screen out of all the Jurassic films, given we see 3 Spinosaurus, 1 Tyrannosaurus, and the Diddy Rex. The previous one was Dominion, which had Rexy, Buck, Doe, and the Giga. This individual has been nicknamed Ember and is shown to be shockingly big in some shots, although this is more than likely due to Gareth Edwards directing, with him being known to not keep things within a certain scale consistently. I mean, the Diddy Rex ranges from about comparable to previous predators in this franchise to being larger than Kong in Kong Skull Island. Anyway, the only scene we have of Ember is the raft scene, which is meant in a way as a homage to the first novel by Michael Crichton, where the Tyrannosaurus attacks Alan, Lex, and Tim trying to escape on a raft. Ember honestly feels kinda incompetent in this scene. Rather than being like Rexy or other predators in previous films where they are shown being fast when it comes to killing people, Ember is shown basically just lumbering along while chasing after the humans. Admittedly, Buck and Doe kinda do that in The Lost World, but it feels a lot more egregious here. We see Ember wake up from a nap before magically disappearing out of view behind an inflatable raft and going to get a drink of water before deciding to chase after the humans trying to escape on said raft. Ember just kind of slowly moves along and rather than just going straight for the kill just decides to dive beneath the water and come up from above, flip the boat over, then wander onto land, and try a dinosaur style of bobbing for apples. It honestly feels almost like Ember just wants to toy with the humans and isn't out to kill them. We also see in the final section where they escape from Ember that the Tyrannosaurus could have just gone around the rocks rather than just wandering off. I guess the toying with them interpretation could be one way of looking at it, but personally this feels more in line with just being a very bad movie monster portrayal, where the humans possess too much plot armor for any of them to be at risk of dying. I mean, we see Ember just flip the raft over, rather than striking down from above, and then roars for no reason before going on the land to try and strike from above. While I think this is one of the cooler looking Tyrannosaurus designs in the film series, I honestly think this scene could have had some work done on it. Ember's behaviour feels kinda weird and doesn't make much sense, so I think I'll put this down as a movie monster with a question mark. Ember doesn't really feel like a real animal unless you want to look at this portrayal of Tyrannosaurus as toying around with the humans, which implies that Tyrannosaurus in this film series needs some level of stimulation. It isn't too far out of range of speculation, given zoos like to give animals toys as entertainment and do things on occasion for stimulation, so perhaps this Tyrannosaurus needs something like that on occasion. It's also worth noting that there was a dead Parasaurolophus nearby that Ember could have just eaten, so in a way, Ember just did a repeat of Bull from Jurassic Park 3 but didn't die in a fight with another large carnivore in the process.